Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed. Just a quick video to say a huge thank you for all the anniversary wishes. It was so nice to see them all. It wasn't put there to get happy anniversary wishes. I just put it there for you to know why I was missing. But thank you so much. So I thought I'd share the story with you. If you don't already know, some of you will, because I do say it quite a lot. And my husband and I have been waiting for somebody from back in the day to see a post and go wow, and yet as yet they haven't, and I'll tell you why we think they should say wow. I went from London to North Wales to work at Butlins for a laugh. The ad came up in the paper and I thought, oh, that'd be fun. And my husband went from Yorkshire to Wales to work at Butlins, and we were both there in '94, and I knew him, I saw him about, and that was that. Did my year, went back to my mother's for a couple of weeks, and then went back again the following season. And apparently he'd been trying to pluck up the courage for all of '94 to ask me out and didn't. So when I went back in '95, we were all out one night because I worked on the fairground and so did he. And this young lad that I was really friendly with said to me, I'm going to tell everybody who you fancy. And I'm like, yeah, I would. And if I were you, you're going to be wearing them dangly things for earrings. And he said, I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. And I said, well, go on then, tell me. And he did. And he said, well, why don't you say something? And I'm like, I'm not saying anything because I was brought up being told I was fat and ugly every day of my life, so I have no confidence whatsoever. I found out that in the past I was being chatted up by people and I thought they were just being polite and having a nice conversation with me. So they must have thought I was a right stuck up cow, but it wasn't that. It was like I couldn't imagine in any parallel universe that they'd be asking me out because I was fat and ugly and stupid and nobody wanted me. Anywho, he went, and one night we were all out in another bar. That's what we used to do. We'd all go out at night to the clubs and bars, and we'd be having more fun than the holiday makers. In case you don't know what Butlins is, it's a holiday camp for adults. Back in the day, in the 60s I think it was, a man called Billy Butlin decided to buy up all the old war camps and things where people had been when world wars were on, and he made them into holiday camps. And what you did, you paid a price and everything else was included. So all the entertainment for the kids and whatever, and they had like Butlin Beaver clubs where you could send them off with the red coats for the day and you could do whatever you wanted and the kids were fine. And at night, which we would never do now, but at night they used to leave the babies in the chalet and go and see a show, and some nurse, even if she was a nurse, wearing some sort of nurse's outfit and a cape, used to walk up and down all the chalet lines, and if they heard a baby crying, they'd do an announcement in the club and the people would go back to their chalet. Madness. Anywho, well, I was going to say it's improved, but that's debatable. So, '95, we're on a night out, and this young lad comes running up to me and he went, before I say anything, I didn't say anything. What did you say? All I said was, if you could go out with anybody, who would you choose? And he said, Jules. I said, so now you've run straight over to me to tell me this, so now he knows that I know that you've said, I'm going to kill you. And he said, well, I've told him, because there was a party on in a chalet afterwards, I've told him that he's got to come across here at the end of the night and take your hand and take you to the party. And I was like, oh great, in front of everybody, whatever. So end of the night came. By that point I've sort of forgotten about it and thought, oh, he won't do it anyway. Across he comes, takes my hand, walks me outside and plants a kiss on me, and everyone from the fair's like, who? What? Huh? When did you know? No, what the fuck? So that went round the camp like wildfire, and 17 days later he asked me to marry him, and it was 9 weeks from that kiss to the day we married. And so many people said, that'll never last. Well, here we are 27 years later and no one said wow. So that's my story. I have some catching up to do and bits and bobs to do, and I hope to do a lardy video today and be back with you soon. So thank you if you've stayed to the end with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.